Elizabeth Talbot, and I'm a paralegal and the estate plan coordinator for the Talbot Law Group in Walnut Creek, California. So today I'm going to talk about what an advance healthcare directive is. An advance healthcare directive, which is sometimes called a medical power of attorney, serves the function of appointing an agent to act on your behalf if you become incapacitated with regards to your medical and health-related affairs. So for example, if I were to get in an accident today and I was in a coma in the hospital, my advance healthcare directive would appoint an agent to act on my behalf and make medical and healthcare decisions for me. Now, typically, if I'm married, for example, to Matthew Talbot, so typically if you're married, the husband is going to be the default one to make those kinds of decisions. So, and my advance healthcare directive appoints my husband. So there's not a lot that's done there. The important thing about mine would be if something had happened to my husband, I have now been able to choose who would be the backup. So for example, in mine, I've chosen my brother-in-law to be the backup agent for my healthcare directive. I've also selected my mother to be one of my backup agents for my healthcare directive. So it gives me the power to choose in advance of something happening who can make healthcare decisions on my behalf. Now, one way that the advance healthcare directive becomes very meaningful is as people get older in life, because the chance of a terrible accident happening or something happening when you're younger that precludes you from making your own healthcare decisions is less likely than when you're older. As one gets older, the chances of developing things like Alzheimer's or dementia can sometimes get a little higher, or of having major medical things that happen that necessitate having someone to make decisions on your behalf. So of course, everyone can use an advance healthcare directive, but it does become more imperative as one gets older. The other thing that happens as people get older is if you reach the point of not having sufficient mental capacity, you can no longer do an advance healthcare directive. That's why it's particularly important for older people to do a healthcare directive while they still have full mental capacity. That's not to say that everyone loses mental capacity as they age. Certainly I know we've had some clients who are 95, 97, 100 even, who are very sharp mentally. But many people do tend to lose mental capacity to some degree as they get older, and the risks of it become higher. So we always advise clients to execute an advance healthcare directive, appointing someone to handle their medical affairs if they're not able to, prior to getting to the point of not being able to do one any longer. If you cannot execute an advance healthcare directive and you need one, you need someone to act as your agent, then someone would have to get a conservatorship over you, which is much more cumbersome and significantly more costly. Thank you very much.